Good morning, my dear children. It's Arun once again with the story of Golu, the baby elephant. I hope that you read the book and you understood the chapter well. And one happy thing that I would like to tell you is I received your activities and all the activities were really good and impressive. And I expect more and more activities from you like this. Okay? So, do you remember the story? Tell me the truth. Do you remember the story of the baby elephant named Golu, who is always curious to ask questions? Yeah. Anyway, let me tell you once again. The title of the story is Golu Grows a Nose, written by Rudyard Kipling. Okay. When the story starts, the writer tells you that before long years, the elephant had no trunk. Okay, the trunk, I told you already, the trunk is a thing which make an elephant more beautiful and it is really useful too. But before long years, it is just an imagination, okay? Before long years, the elephant had no trunk, but they had a small nose. Okay, small nose. Anyway, the writer introduces our hero Golu, a baby elephant, a small baby elephant, and had no trunk but a bulgy nose, a huge nose he was having, but no trunk. Why? I told you before long years, no elephant had trunks. So it also had no trunk but a bulgy huge nose. Okay, and I told you Golu was so much curious of asking many questions which is very difficult to answer. So he asked to ostrich, giraffe, hippopotamus, baboon, myna, and whoever he is meeting, he used to ask a difficult question which is not possible to answer. I think that you all remember the questions well. Anyway, at last he asked to a myna. The question was, here is the main question, what does a crocodile has for dinner? What was the question? What does a crocodile has for dinner? The doubt was, what does a crocodile have for dinner? What is the dinner of a crocodile? That was the latest doubt of our Golu. So Myna asked Golu to go to the river and meet the crocodile and ask directly. So Golu was ready. So he went home, packed all the food, and he said bye-bye to his parents and he started his journey. On the way, he met a python. Do you remember? A python, a huge snake. I showed you the picture in the last class. A python, and said that, what does a crocodile eat for dinner? And one more question, what does he have for dinner? And how does a crocodile look like? So two questions asked. Who asked? Golu asked to the python. So that is what we discussed in the last class, and let's see what is going to happen. So my dear children, please take page number 32 and let me read. When I read, just follow me with the tip of your finger. Just put it on your textbook. Listen, the python uncoiled himself from the branch of a tree but said nothing. So uncoiled, coiling means what? Coiling means what? So have you seen snakes that coiled? Coiled means sitting in this round shape. Okay, staying in this round shape. So some especially python and all coiled. And you can see in the picture also, if you take page number 31, there you can see a coiled python clearly. So it didn't say anything. And the python uncoiled means released this coil and became straight. Okay, so a straight snake, it became a straight snake, but didn't say anything. And Golu politely helped him to coil around the branch again and said goodbye. So Golu also didn't tell anything. It politely helped the python to coil once again on the branch of the tree. Be there, okay? Be safe. And say goodbye python. And he continued journey. Golu moved on, eating sugar canes, bananas and melons. So All the food is ready, so he was eating and he continued his journey. After a few days, he reached the very edge of the great grassy Limpopo River. On the bank of the river, he saw a long log of wood. Okay, so he reached at the bank of the river after many days. It was a long journey anyway, but at last he reached at the edge of the river. A log of wood was there. And it was really the crocodile who winkled at him. He saw a log of wood, a piece of wood was there, a log of wood was there. Actually, it was not real wood, and it was really a crocodile who winkled at him. Actually, it was a crocodile. It was not a piece of wood, it was a crocodile who winked at him. Winked. This process is called winked. Winked at him. Excuse me, said Golu. Have you ever seen a crocodile? Golu asked to a crocodile that, excuse me, sir, have you ever seen a crocodile before? The crocodile winked again and lifted half his tail out of the mud. Come here, little one, said the crocodile. Crocodile said that. He lifted its tail and said that, come here, little baby, come here. Why do you ask such a question? What happened? Come close to me. I will tell you. Then he asked, I want to know. Golu said, I want to know about crocodile. Come close, little one, for I am the crocodile. And he shed crocodile tears to show it was quite true. Okay, so he said, I am the crocodile. And he shed, what he was shedding? Crocodile tears. What is crocodile tears? It is a usage that we already use in Malayalam. Mudala kannir. It means fake tears. Imagine your teacher is asking you one day into the classroom, where is your homework? And you forgot to write the homework. And some tricky guys are there with you as your friends. They will start crying. Sorry sir, I forgot. I went there yesterday, so I couldn't do this. Such fake reasons, fake tears they make. Actually, it was not true, but fake. That is called crocodile tears actually. Okay, crocodile tears to show it was quite true. Means the crocodile is acting and it is trying to get our Golu close. Why a crocodile need an elephant so close? I think you got it. Golu was afraid, but he sat down on the bank and said, you are the very person I was looking for. Please tell me what you have for dinner. But Golu was afraid to go closer. Little bit brilliant he is. And he asked, you are the right person. You are the crocodile. Now tell me, answer my question. What do you eat for dinner? Come here, little one. I will whisper the answer to you. Whisper means I will say secretly the answer to you, said the crow. Come closer. Why you're standing away? Come closer. Golu put his head down close to the crocodile's snout and the crocodile caught him by the nose. What we expected, it happened. What happened? The crocodile caught him by the nose. When Golu went close, the crocodile caught on its nose. I think, said the crocodile, today a baby elephant will be my dinner. What is your question? What is my dinner? Today, a baby elephant is my dinner. Who is that baby elephant? Golu. Today you are my dinner. Let me go. You are hurting me. Mr. Crocodile screamed Golu. Screaming, crying loudly. What? Let me go. You are hurting me. It's paining, Mr. Crocodile, he cried. The python who had been quietly following Golu. Our python were following Golu quietly. Came there as a hero to help whom? The Golu came to the bank and said, if you do not pull as hard as you can, the crocodile will drag you into the stream. Okay, so stay strong, otherwise the crocodile will pull you down to the stream. Golu sat back on his little haunches and pulled and pulled. See, crocodile was pulling the elephant into the stream. At the same time, Golu was pulling back. So both of them were pulling into their side. Then what happened, the crocodile slipped into the water, making it all creamy with great sweeps of his tail, and he also pulled and pulled. So actually, the kingdom of a crocodile is water. So it went to the water, and with all his might, it started pulling and pulling. Then the python coiled himself round Golu's stomach. Can you see the picture below? See, just look at the picture below. So what the python did, the python coiled himself round Golu's stomach and said, "Let's pull harder. Together, let's pull harder." Golu dug in all his 4 legs in the mud and pulled. He dug the 4 legs in the mud and pulling back. The nose kept on stretching. What happened then? The nose kept on stretching. It means both of them were holding or pulling into their sides. At last, the nose was becoming longer. It was started becoming larger and larger. Means longer and longer. So then what happened? At each pull, the nose grew longer and longer, and it hurt Golu. Golu was paining, crying, but what to do? But his nose was getting longer and longer with each pulling. Then the nose was now 5 feet long, but it was free at last. So now it is 5 feet long, like an elephant's trunk, but now it is free. They left. The crocodile left. Crocodile went, and Golu sat down with his nose wrapped up in a big banana leaf and hung it in the great grassy Limpopo river to cool. So he just covered it in a big huge banana leaves and just kept it in the water. What? His trunk. For what? In that grassy river, to make it cool. Golu sat there for 2 days waiting for his nose to cool and to shrink. Shrink means again follow shorter, again becoming shorter, means the previous shape. So he waited for 2 days. What happened? At the end of the second day, a fly came and stung Golu on the shoulder. Fly stung means what? Honeybees, like honeybees, they stung Golu on the shoulder. Golu lifted his long nose or the trunk, and with it he hit the fly and dead. Now he has a whole huge long nose, a trunk is there. So with the trunk he hit the fly and killed it. Advantage number 1, hissed the python. The python hissing means the python said. Hiss means the snake's sound, that is hissing. So advantage number 1. Okay, you couldn't have done it with a small nose. Try it a little now. So this is a good thing. If you had a small nose, you couldn't kill that fly. Try to eat also. Just try to eat. Golu put out his trunk and plucked a large bundle of grass with his trunk, and he dusted it against his forelegs and stuffed into his mouth. The real elephant. He took a huge bundle of grass and stuffed it into its mouth. Advantage number 2, hissed the python. What it is? You couldn't have done it with a small nose. Don't you think the sun is too hot now? So now you are able to kill that bird. Now you are able to take the grass and eat. And don't you feel the sun is too hot now? Golu scooped up some mud from the bank and slapped on his head. It was, have you seen in films and all, elephants are taking mud and sands and putting on its back. So it was also for what, to save from the sun, from the hot. So Golu scooped up some mud and slapped it on his head. Advantage number 3, hissed the python. You couldn't have done it with a small nose. Then at last, what was the reply or the response of the elephant? Thank you, Mr. Python, said Golu gratefully. I will remember all this, and now I will go back to my family. So Golu said, I'm so happy and satisfied with my huge long nose. I will go back to my family. So from that day onwards, the elephants started having nose, having trunk. That is what the story of Golu grows a nose. So maybe it is true, maybe it is fake, but anyway, just take it as an entertainment and read the chapter very nicely 3 or 4 times. And the activity I would like to give you is, and after reading this chapter 2 or 3 times, in page number 35 there are 10 questions. 34 and 35 there are 10 questions. So write the questions in your notebook. Answers are there already there in the textbook. So read the chapter well and write the answers too. Okay, 10 question and answers. Take the picture of your notebook and send me through Google Classroom. So any doubts if you feel, should ask me. So thank you. See you in the next class. Bye.